Hey, my name is Mobbit, and I'm making this beginner guides on Dungeon Boss Respawn for all you guys. Cause me personally, I was looking for guides myself on YouTube to help with some things, and I just couldn't find any, so I decided I'll start it off. Help you guys out with some questions I've been seeing on the global chat, and just gonna play around with the game, have some background gameplay. Just gonna talk about my experience, what it's like. I'm not a super high level player, so I could probably relate a little bit closer to you guys and who just start out, give you some tips. I can always make more in depth, but I just want to make this the first video. Hopefully, this doesn't backfire on me, and hopefully this helps a couple. I might be stating really obvious stuff, but for some people, that's just not. They're just still looking for pretty obvious answers. So, where do we start? I think quest. I've seen a lot of things on daily quest here. Oops. This is the most important tab in my opinion. You get gold, gems, XP, portal summons, evos, character shards, and storylines. You can complete your storylines on the left. These are helpful to upgrade your heroes. We'll talk about that a little later. Event tabs, these will change from time to time, of course. Right now we're doing the I think it's called Days of Wrath event. So he's a good character, but I know a lot of people ask, how do you level up? Really the only two ways. There's a couple ways, but the best way you're gonna level up is just doing your daily quest, logging on, doing the complete 5 forest dungeons, your 5 dungeons, defeat some 10 enemies, tap shiny objects, use potions in battles, completed or 3-star certain dungeon of the sort. And then you get, look, at my level, I'm getting 140 XP for completing all, 84, 84, 56, 56, 56, 56, which is really good. And some people will be asking, why is this important? Well, your hero can't go above your level cap. As you can see, I have Sir William here, a max level cap, because he's level 28, I'm level 28, so it's good to level up your account level so you can level your heroes up and they can do more damage, of course, more healing, everything. So that's important. On the left, you see I have 360 out of 1200, so I'm not too far doing some dailies. That'll give me XP. Doing my dungeon, it is a PvP. You get 5 XP for every time you battle. And then you also have the solo campaign where you'll be spending a lot of time grinding for those evos at the bottom here, character drop shards, and like celestial evos, like from here, Layer of Lich. You have the Shadow Evo and you have the Murky Evo. Those are good for those legendary heroes that you'll be encountering. You also have the event dungeons. You do want to hit these. They don't give this, they give 5, 6, 7 XP. Same with some normal dungeons. You just want to look around, grind those out. Those are always nice. That's how you're gonna level up your character and level up your gameplay, like what you want. The shop. This is a very interesting place. Took me a while, but I know what to do. A lot of people ask, what's the best thing you can buy in this game? And that would be these evos on the right here. You see how you get the big evos, light evos, dark evos, and you're like, oh, well, that's like 100, that's 50 gems. It doesn't matter. You pile up these gems super fast. I have 5,000, and you gain a ton of them. You just buy them. They'll help. See, I need a couple of these, and I'll show you in a little bit why. But you're going to buy these evos if you need them, if you're like grinding for a certain hero, of course. Don't really worry about the tokens. Those aren't worth it because it's like 40 gems for 1 token. Not worth it. Not worth it. You got your gold. If you really need gold, you can come buy it. Events, these are going to be your friend. You can buy skins from them. You can buy special tokens if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it, of course. Right now we have a calendar event. So you have these keys you collect and you can open calendar doors here. Let me show you mine. It will only do it once, so I just recommend, since we have loot goblins, you can farm them and they will drop keys, and you can buy better keys, like 5 silver keys make 1 gold key. I messed up on door 1, but that's fine, and they give good rewards. So when we go back to our shop, usually you would convert your silver keys into gold keys, but I already bought the max amount I could for this event. Same I did with bronze keys, you can change them to silver. Afterward, when you run out of keys or run out of doors, what do you do with those? You just buy the gold, because they're just gonna drop them. So in the older version, you could reopen the calendar doors, but doesn't seem it like this on this version. So just get that gold once you complete the calendar. Items, buy the XP potions every day when you can. They'll help level up your character. It's common sense. Do you really need these other potions? No, not really. If you want to, go ahead, be my guest. But Evos and the event tab, gonna be your best friends for leveling up high level. Of course, you have your mailbox, friend invites. I have a lot. I can't accept them all. You can increase, for those looking, how do you increase your friend size list? Level up. You get one plus friend for every level up you have. So I have 19. So if I level up now, I could get 20. The portal. This is a very interesting section. I always like to think, like, it's tempting to click the summon free button just the one time, but since this game is free to play now, I would save up for those 10 to get the guaranteed better hero, because it is easy to get those tokens now because of storyline. Because you see, I get 60 Roger Stonecrusher tokens, and these only give you 10 tokens. So I would recommend saving on, because you can get those bronze heroes, and once you max them out, you get more gems, and the more gems, it's just better. So trust me, save for the 10 times summon. I know it's tempting, but it will help you in the long run, getting those harder to get tokens that don't come out like for events. And then the Tower of Pwnage, it is not friendly for lower levels, not at all. You're gonna have to wait on this one, to be honest, unless you have a construct team, meta team, or you've made something. Be my guest, but Pawn Shop will be your friend later, higher up levels, because you can buy all these evos to help you evolve your characters. The reason I say it's hard is because most of these characters, they are max ascended, and they have epics, and epics aren't released in the game just yet from the older version. I don't know why they're in here, but it makes it 10 times more difficult to climb these floors. The top floor boss, easiest boss ever. It's just these bottom 11 floors. So take your time on this. Be my guest. You can knock it out. It resets daily. No rush. No need. It's just a helpful thing to have. Then you have my dungeon, of course. Just your battle logs, leagues. I haven't played much this league. I need to catch up. I know a lot of players will drop out early on because they immediately ask, like, hey, what's the meta? And right now, the current meta is a construct, which if some of you don't know, here's a helpful thing. So here, you go on the Heroes tab at the bottom, you click Sort, and then you can go on Class or Family. I think it's in Class, and then you click the one on the right at the top here, and they'll go Caster, Healer, Rogue, Tank, Warrior, but it is in Family. So click Family, then you can scroll down to Construct, and these are the 4 constructs in the game. This is the meta, but sometimes people will take the Stonefist and replace it for Nevius right now. So that's meta. Don't worry about it. I would honestly recommend not going for meta just soon as you're starting, because you're grinding those heroes, and then once you have them, you kind of burnt out trying to get them. So I'd say play at your own pace. Wait till you're like level 20, then you can start going for meta if you want, or creating something of your own type of hero build to take out the meta, which I'm currently trying. I think I have one, and I will share it with you guys when I'm able to. But that's my opinion for my dungeon here. I would recommend doing it once you can. Like, getting legend is not too hard, to be honest. The season rewards are good. Like, just as for gladiator, not too good, but getting just legend 3, you get 30 tokens, 300 gems. That's pretty nice. It's free, easy, helps out. Heroes, I don't really know. what I did was I worked on my bronze heroes first. I started maxing them out, so I can ascend them, did their stories, unlock stories. I think this is pretty straightforward. Tokens increase their power when you star upgrade them, and just play at your pace here. And those XP potions, those are all nice. Social, I would recommend joining a guild mainly because the leaderboard rewards, like crowns. See, my guild is in 16th place, which isn't too bad. And as long as we have 5,000 crowns, so scroll down or scroll up, my bad, 5,000 crowns, we get 500,000 gold by the end of the week and 250 gems, which is great. So get in a guild who's active and the players are farming those crowns every day. I have a pretty active guild, so I am glad for that. I do plan on making more if, things work out well for me. You can sort by power, name, rank, all those jazz. Get your friends. Make sure to change your champion to your most powerful one for your friends to use. Those will help. Right now I have Wrath. I might change him out later. Here's some couple friends of mine, just simple things like so. I think that's everything for this page. I do see people complaining about, or not complaining, but they're asking, what's a legendary dark hero? Really simple. Or gold light hero. What is that? What is that, you ask? So literally, you go on rarity, and then legendary, gold, silver, bronze. Those are your friends right there. You read it, it said, what do we say? Legendary dark hero. So you click legendary, and then you literally look at the element, the dark element. So this dark element is purple, which you see right here. Element 30% versus light enemies, and it shows the moon symbol. Would it be this one? No, because he's a water element, so wouldn't work at all. So simple things like that. Yeah, you just read the game's pretty simple to look at. You just gotta read it from face value. Gold light heroes. Let's look for that one. Heroes, rarity, gold. Look for some lights. Light would be yellow, so Dagon Stone Crusher, Bobble, Area, Lorelei. I have a skin on her, but skins changed names, so simple things like that. And that's all I have. Make sure you get those dailies. Not gonna go in too much detail about anything else. I want to see what happens next, but I will do a couple dungeons with you just to get a feel of what we should be going for. So I have, let's see, go on the storyline. I got 3 more dungeons, fire dungeons, so let's do that. Let's get a team. Just what are we looking for? When you're working for storylines, make sure you're also trying to like get other evos for other characters. Like here you can click on the hero and you can go to the ascend page, and you see it says collect evos to ascend this hero. You can click on them, and then this will prompt up a page of all the dungeons this evo appears in. Same with the monarchs, same with celestials. And the cool part is I haven't been able to, you can buy the evos here too, but they're way more expensive in the shop. But the one on the left, the combined evos. Now I can't find this tab anywhere else except here, so some people might not know it even exists, but you can combine your evos to create the bigger evos, right? So let's say, like for my water, I needed 1 more water evo. So I can craft my 3 little ones. It's going to cost a little bit of gold. Now I have 15 water evos. If I wanted to do the same thing for water evo monarch, just craft it. It also tells me which of these characters are applicable, and that's cool. And then the same thing you can do with celestials, but they will be a little bit more expensive, like 100,000. It's going to cost you canopy evo and a murky evo. Those are kind of expensive, so not the time. Be careful with that. That's pretty much it. For events wise, again, if they give you an event dungeon and it's a new character, abuse the dungeon. See, because it is dropping Dark Evo Monarchs, Dark Evos. What does Wrath need to ascend for the next one? Dark Evos and Dark Evo Monarchs. So I would say grind those dungeons out. They're giving you an opportunity to get tons of tokens. Like, I already have 3 stars on them. almost 4 stars, which is spectacular. So I'll run this dark dungeon a couple times until I get some wrath tokens, and then should be on our way. Bronze, silver, gold, legendary heroes, they don't play too much. Like, the scaling on them is alright. I do say, yes, bronze, legendary, you'd be like, why should I even invest in bronze? It helps. Go for it. The more heroes you have higher level, the more you're going to be able to do. Even if bronze, don't underestimate any heroes. They're all good. They can all be put onto a team and be used together. And I think, what else? I had it on top of my head. Oh yeah, having those bronze heroes fully ascended, fully maxed up, they're gonna help you be able to tackle on that pawn tower, the tower I was talking about earlier. You'll be able to tackle that more efficiently now. It's just simple things. Another recommendation, try and keep all your heroes at the same level. And I know it's a grind to get all of them up to whatever level you are now, because I know for me, I only focused on like 4 in the beginning. I'm level 28 now, and I'm suffering. I gotta get everybody up to level 28, but it's helpful, because then of course you can tackle on that tower again. And I know for newer players, you have to go into storylines to collect those characters you don't have. For the people who played the original game, we got the promo code, so we got all the characters, and the only ones we had to unlock, I think, were Wrath. So, that's all. And, yep, that's what I have for you guys. Oh, and we already got the Wrath token, which puts us at 80. And then we completed the dailies, so I will end it off here. Hopefully, this doesn't go too bad. I don't get too much backlash, and I know this is a loving community. The global chat doesn't even have a filter. No one's abused it. I'm kind of surprised. Please leave comments what I can do to fix it. If like my quality channel, something personalized, you want me to make something, certain video, don't be shy, you know, put it in there. Put like, oh, I need an in-depth guide for XP farming, gym farming, you know, or a certain hero you want to know how to play, like Cobalt the Pestilent, you know, like what are some good team builds I could use with them, what are trades, you know, and all that. And I would greatly appreciate that to continue doing on with these videos. So I will sign out now and go to bed because it is late. Thank you, and good night, good day, good afternoon, whatever it could be.